Hi, fourth grade. We're going to remind ourselves about solving multiple step word problems with addition, and we're going to be looking at it and checking for reasonableness of answer. One of the things that we're going to be using is a tape diagram. I have a word problem here that says Tallahassee, Florida has a population of 483,493. New York has 345,876 more people. So I know that Tallahassee has this population and New York has this many more in its population. Then Phoenix, Arizona has 279,426 less than New York, and they want us to draw a tape diagram. When I draw a tape diagram, I always want to start with what I know first. So I'm going to write a big T here. This is for Tallahassee. And in this tape diagram, I know that Tallahassee, Florida has a population of 483,493. Now, New York has all of Tallahassee's population, plus it has 345,876 more. Please ignore the dog barking in the background. So I have 483,493 because I have what Tallahassee has, and I have an additional 345,876. That's what New York has. And now Phoenix, Arizona has 279,426 less people than New York. So they have, here's what New York has. And Phoenix has, if I take away 426, if I take that away, I'm going to have what Phoenix has. So the question is, what is the total population of all three cities? So what is the total population? Well, first, I know what Tallahassee is. So the second thing I need to figure out is, well, what's New York? So I've got 483,493. One of the things when I'm doing addition problems, especially with any numbers, but with big numbers, is I need to make sure that I line them up correctly. So this has 345,000, so I can put the 3 in the 100,000s spot because there is 100,000 spots there. So I've got 45,876. I'm lining up the ones, the tens, the hundreds, the thousands, the 10,000s, and the 100,000s. When I add those two together, I've got 9, I've got 16, carry the 1, I've got 13, carry the 1, I've got 9, I've got 12, carry the 1, and I've got 8. So it looks like New York has a total of 8,829,369. So I now know what Tallahassee has. I know that this is New York. This is Tallahassee. And now I have to figure out what Phoenix has. Well, according to my tape diagram, I have what New York has, but I have to take away 279,426. So I'm going to take that 829,369, and I'm going to subtract, again, making sure that I line up very, very carefully. Some of the most common mistakes are when we don't line up our problems correctly. So I want to make sure that I've lined up correctly. 9 take away 6 is 3. 6 minus 2 is 4. I can't take 4 away from 3, so I can borrow and give that 10 over to the 13, and I've got 13 minus 8 is 9. Now I can't take this 9 away from the 8, so I'm going to borrow from the 2, and I'm going to take that 10, give it over to the 8. Now I have 18 minus 9, and that's 9. I can't take 7 away from 1, so again I borrow over here, and I give that 10 over to the 1, and now I make that 11. So 11 minus 7 is 4. And then 7 minus 2 is 5. So now I know that Phoenix has 549,943. Go ahead and pause the video now, and now you can take all three of these numbers, add them together to find out what is the total population of all three cities. Pause the video now, answer the question, and when you've got the answer, restart the video. Okay, great. So we're going to take 483,493, 829,000, because this is New York, 369, and then Phoenix's population of 549,943, and I'm going to add all of those up. I've got 15, I've got 20, carry the 2, 10, 17, 18, carry the 1, I've got 10, 22, carry the 2, I've got 10, 16, carry the 1, I've got 17, 18, and I've got 1, 2, 3, comma, 1, 2, 3, comma. I've got a total of 1,862,805. So in this problem, I've made a tape diagram. I've solved what New York has. I've solved what Phoenix was. And now I add all of those together and I end up with 1,862,805. Remember to take our multiple step word problems step by step. Draw your tape diagram so you know exactly what it is you are looking for. And if you have any questions, as always, make sure you ask.